So I mentioned that this is a sustainability conference. Without application, we are nowhere. We start from fundamentals. We need the law. The science is law and the governance and law. The science helps the society. But then at the end of the day, if we do not apply the results of science, we are nowhere. That's why now we have industrial part of this summit, and there are two presentations, one after the other. I'm first. It's come from YILDIRIM. It's a multi-national company, conglomerate company, one of the best in the world, in about 55 countries. And here we have CEO of one of the sectors of the company, Mehmet Erol, and the director of research of the company, Yavuzhan Kaya. Yavuzhan Kaya will present on behalf of the company the presentation. It's again is one of the best companies in the world in about 55 countries in different fields. So you'll see what we are speaking about. Again, without fundamentals, we cannot do anything. But without application, we are nowhere. That's why SIPS links fundamentals law with the application. If we don't produce and we just speak, we are nowhere. We are not sustainable based on FLOGEN sustainability framework. Yavuzhan, the floor is yours.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Florin. So, ladies and gentlemen, today I will try to explain YILDIRIM Group, where it started, how it's reached after many years. So last year we celebrated 60 years of the company. And also during the presentation, I will try to explain and address some the concept of the conference, like sustainability, science, and technology. That's why I prepared this background. The abstract you received, maybe you read, some of you. It's artificial intelligence made. So the abstract, I asked artificial intelligence. So can you draw me a picture based on this abstract? So it gave me this picture. So you can have an idea, the company, the background, so the company sectors. So today we will start with the establishment, 1963. So it's in northern part of Turkey, Samsun, the city of the Mr. Yıldırım and all the family. The business started with the Garip Yıldırım and Sons, the father and the sons. In Samsun is a family business actually. So these are the sons and the father and mother and some uncle. So during this presentation, this is a business case study at the same time. So I try to include some quotes from our chairman and president. Actually, Yıldırım company now run with the two brothers. Unfortunately, one brother, he passed away in 2017. So now two brothers running the company. Riza Yıldırım, he's the chairman. So the risk and the opportunities, this is the keywords for the Yıldırım. So the very difficult times, they are taking a risk and investing, then growing the company. These are the critical years among the years. So the really milestones. The story started in 1963, and the first business, then critical business developments for each year. So as I mentioned in the beginning, last year we celebrated 60 years of the company. So those are the years that we acquired the companies. So each year you see some big development, big growing, starting from 1963. So this is the Robert Yüksel Yıldırım. He's the president and CEO of the company. So he's a really businessman, so traveling one country to another. So his quotes about the hard working in the business and the business sustainability. So he's telling the survivability is very important in the business. So now we are looking where the business started. Actually, it's 1993. It started with the international trade. So when Mr. Yüksel Yıldırım, he was studied in USA. So he was back to Samsun, his family business. So he started first international trade those years with two brothers and father. So they imported coal from Russia and CIS countries and made trade at that year. After just 1 year later, they established Yılyak. Yılyak now also is a company right now, big coal trading company. Now the big investment, 2004, after just 11 years from the first international trade. So first metals and mining asset, Etikrom, acquired by privatization. It was the state-owned company at that year. So then through this step, it became a company with chrome and high carbon ferrochrome globally. So it's a first metals and mining asset. So the story where we started, actually, it's two main sector right now. It's one of them, this first business. Second one, 2008. It's also big milestones. Vargan Alloys, Mr. Florian, he has been there one time, maybe two times, I don't know. After 15 years, so first international acquisition for all Yildirim Group. So Vargan Alloys is the eldest ferroalloy plant all over the world. So it's very old. Was founded 1874. So it's too old. And second business, second flagship, let's say Yilports. So how it started with the metals mining first and the port operations. Actually, it started with 2004. First port acquisition, Sedef Port, then 2005, Alemdar Port, and just the year after, Hillport Container Terminal established. And the first international acquisition made in 2011. It was a really milestone for Yilport. So then after that, Yilport Holding, a giant for the Yilport port operations, was established at that year. Then many ports now, coming slide, you will see. This one, maybe most of you know about this CMA CGM company, but maybe none of you know about the Yildirim also. It's a stakeholder of this company. It's the 24% of stakeholder in 2013. Then the company take the stake. It's the third largest container shipping company. You know, we have port operations, we have shipments, we have container terminal. So the all the supply chain completed with this acquisition. It's very critical. Now we will look at overview. So how it started, how it reached. Now 27,000 employees all over the world, 57 countries on 5 continents. So we have 2 headquarters, financial one in Amsterdam, Netherlands, and in Istanbul we have the operational headquarters. Now, Yildirim now active in 9 different industries. So metals and mining, port operations. Other than this, we have also fertilizer. It's a big also industry. Energy, power, shipping, and the others. 5 pillars, as we mentioned. Now, there is some capacities. So we will go into details, metals mining and port, but I will just mention about the fertilizer. It's a world-class fertilizer, now 3 plants, 2 in abroad and 1 in Turkey. And also energy power, we will mention in the sustainability part, and shipments. We have vessels, 19 vessels, 9 the bulk carrier vessels and 10 chemical vessels all over the world. Now, metals and mining, Yılmaden, where I work, and Mr. Şevket are also working as a COO, established in 2014 with all the acquisitions, now active in the 11 different countries with the metal and mining business. Really, it started with chrome and ferrochrome. Now it's reached the other business units. Like we are active in chrome, nickel, ferronickel, copper, gold, and ferrovanadium, ferromolybdenum, soda ash. So some rankings, we have 20 smelting furnaces all over the world. We have 2.5 million tons consolidated chrome ore capacity. We have 4.5 million tons annual base metals mining capacity. And the ferrochrome business, it started just with Etichrome mud, but now it's one of the biggest company right now, 650,000 ton capacity. And our new business, ferronickel, 40,000 ton capacity. Some rankings, it's now we are the largest ferronickel producer in Europe and the first largest chrome and ferrochrome producer in Turkey and Albania. And the second world largest high carbon, high quality ferrochrome producer as well. And we have the plus 6,500 employees, and those are the elements now we are working on. Now, the second giant, second flagship, Yılport, now active in 24 global ports all over the world. It just started with 2, as we mentioned. Right now, it's 24 different locations. Now we will address how Yıldırım family putting really a vision. This is one of that. When Yıldırım started this business, they put a target. They told we will be number 10 all over the world, so top 10. Now this year, so they announced that it's 10th biggest global port operator in ranking for the 24. So those are some countries, 12 countries, 24 ports in Europe, in the America, in Turkey. So now we will mention about the way of business, how Yıldırım made something different than made the success. So there are some keywords here, the innovation and the business development, very important in our culture. So can-do attitude, it's very important. So those are the things that we are doing, correcting, and then we got the business, like top tier assets. So we have a good M&A team, so focusing on the critical business, so profit-driven business. Operational excellence. So we have many experts all over the world. So it's a big power for all over the company. We have human resources, dynamic one and global one, and one-stop shop solutions. This is very important for Yıldırım success. Like the customer all over the world, Europe, Asia, America. So we have all over the world plants, ports, so then to provide service for the customer and products. And sustainability, very important. So this is the concept of this conference as well. At the end of the presentation, I will mention also. And strong financials and the global access and the others. Also, the one of the things that Yıldırım made the success, very difficult times, they took rapid actions. So this is very important because opportunity comes one time, then if you catch it, you catch. If you don't catch, so it's going over. So the technology I use, as I mentioned, I asked the AI, so why Yıldırım growing so fast? So it gave me those answers. Both of them, both are true. Like 6 reasons, so listed for me. like diversification, all the countries, strategic acquisitions like CMA, CGM, port operations, global expansions like we are on almost all the continents like Europe, Asia, Africa, and focusing on niche markets. So Yıldırım is not all the supply chain, like not stainless steel or steel. Just we are producing alloys for the steel companies. Like we are serving logistics, ports, shipments, and containers, specific sectors we are working on. Like leadership, it's very important. So to put the target and go after and with the team. Vertical integration, it's very important. Like the difficult times of the business, it's not going up every year, sometimes going down so we have also impact from the international crisis. So we have a good hedging policy. So we have customers all over the world where we have the lower cost, so we can produce to the customer with the quality they are asking from us. So it's a very good flexibility. That's why we have vertical integration. So the Yıldırım made different, not the things that everybody is doing. He's doing something very different. That's why he's successful. So now we reach to the sustainability parts. It's very important also for our company. So I will address some points here. ESG policies. So it's three pillars for the sustainability topic. So we have environmental management, water waste, and the life cycle assessments, and energy usage, greenhouse gas management, and we have social opportunities and policies and governance. It's very important to manage to reach all these targets together with other pillars. Now, this is the approach from our energy unit. So we have a vision 2035 to reach 3 gigawatt capacity all over the world for the renewable power. So we have diversification also for the energy investments. We have hydrogen now ongoing. We have hydroelectric power plant in Turkey. 4 of them we have. We have solar power plant in Etikrom, our ferrochrome business in Turkey. So and now they are building up a new PV module and cell factory in Turkey also to produce solar panels. Now, this is my part as well. Yılmaden R&D Center, established in 2019, located in Etikrom, Turkey operations. So we focus on the sustainability with the two topics. One of them, the green transformation, and the other one, the sustainability. And both topic, we have many projects ongoing right now. Just I listed just some of them and some pictures. We are focusing on scope 1 and scope 2. I know there are other scopes, but the main one, direct and indirect for the climate change. So scope 1, we have alternative reductant like biomass and hydrogen studies and the projects right now. We have carbon capture projects. And for scope 2, we have, as I mentioned, green energy supply projects for the Yıldırım Energy and waste heat recovery for the secondary sources. Those are the real pictures from our project. We tried biomass with the briquettes to feed the furnace. We tried industrial scale last year, and this year we will have a big scale as well. And we have, as you see here, secondary source energy recovery and the hydrogen studies. These are the other parts. This is very important. This is for the circular economy. So again, the R&D and innovation-based circular economy we are focusing on. Our motto is the waste to wealth. So whatever we are producing, we have waste like flue dust, slag, and all kinds of things. So output of the furnace, so including gases. So we focus on with the innovation based approach. Like we focus on Slack. Slack has different products right now. So we use with the steel plant as a Slack modifier. So our waste for their some additives. So we work on the rock wool to use our Slack, and also mining side. It's very important, you know, mining operations has also gangue minerals. So we use on the concrete for the mine development. And here is the also very innovative parts. Also, we focus on the additive manufacturing. This picture down in the middle, it's a additive manufacturing study from our slag and mine waste, olivine and slag. And MOE, maybe some of you familiar about this. Molten oxide electrolysis. It's very popular right now. So we are having a project as well from this topic. And agricultural use of our products. Also, it's another study ongoing right now from our mine waste, process waste used in the agriculture uses. So hopefully the next will present some of them in details. What Yıldırım doing? Garip Yıldırım established in 2015 in Istanbul. So all activities and the social activities foundation. So unfortunately, and they are passed away. Is now very old. Social responsibility, focusing on 3 topics: education, youth development, and gender equality. So we have right now ongoing. So this is the end. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Yavuzhan.
Thank you.
As always. On the big scale, worldwide scale. And he didn't mention Robert Yildirim is an engineer. Has 2 degrees in engineering.
Interview in the past 2017.
One in Turkey and one in the States.
Yeah.
So he developed father and developed company, developed in 50 in a big 55 state. He will be he in the gala. He will be us in the gala tomorrow, greeting you and for other things. But inspiration story, and a little bit not only academic, difficult situation during COVID. He was in hospital with his in the company, and he died for COVID, and he survived. And still from the emergency room, he was running the company. He called me while he was with oxygen on Facebook, on WhatsApp. He was walking around, and he was sending emails, and everywhere he was running the company from ER. Inspirational.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
you.
Thank you.